Good afternoon and welcome into Ursprung Gymnasium, where we have day 2 of men's volleyball action in the Midwest Collegiate Volleyball League. I'm Cole McDaniel, bringing the action as the Yellow Jackets host the Adrian College Bulldogs. And again, talked about this being day 2 of conference action. The Yellow Jackets started out yesterday with a win over Olivet. They're now 1-0 in conference play, looking to go 2-0 on the weekend. Adrian, they were at Mount Union yesterday. A close one, fell 3-2. And for those who are just now tuning in, watching and listening here on bwyellowjackets.com today, I want to give you a quick update on what happened yesterday. Again, Olivet came down from Michigan, so did Adrian. Olivet played an early afternoon game at Mount Union. They fell in that one, and then they came up and played the Yellow Jackets here in Berea in the evening. Again, they dropped to 0-2 there in the conference following the opening weekend for them. Adrian played at 7 o'clock yesterday versus Mount Union. So Mount Union moved to 2-0 in conference play after those 2 wins yesterday, and then Adrian again making their way here today. So both of these teams just had 1 game a day, unlike Olivet and Mount Union. And Adrian looking to go 1-1 on the weekend. But as we're about to take a look at these starting lineups, I want to discuss that matchup yesterday between Adrian and Mount Union. I mentioned that the Purple Raiders actually walked away with a 3-2 victory. But it was Mount Union who jumped out. They won the first 2 sets. And then Adrian came back, made it interesting. Won 25-23, 25-21. Had Mount Union on the road, really on the ropes, and maybe working up a little bit of a sweat, and concerning to know that they gave up that 2-set advantage, weren't able to close things out. But in a close one, 15-13, it went the way of the Purple Raiders. So Adrian again walking in here after they had some things going well for them. They couldn't get the victory yesterday, but again, they had a lot of momentum towards the end of that match on the road at Mount Union. So can they come back and respond against the Yellow Jackets? We'll wait and see. Yesterday against Olivet, again, Olivet only 6 active players on their roster. The Yellow Jackets were able to dispose of the Comets pretty easily, 3-0. And so now the Yellow Jackets up against an Adrian College team that has a much larger roster, has some talent on that roster as well. And we'll look at the starting lineups here now in just a moment as we get things underway. But a couple guys to watch out for, and we'll discuss who to watch out for the Bulldogs. But starting on the floor for them, number 48, Chase Hewer. Number 24, Brandon Gula. Number 3, Peyton Dueling. Number 2, Brandon Ravello. Number 17, Tedrick Gula. And number 15, Samuel Williams. And also number 11, Andrew Garish. And Garish, a guy to watch out for. He's the leading scorer, has picked up, the second leading scorer. Chase Hewer has picked up over 243 points for Adrian College for his team so far this season. The second leading scorer, again, is Andrew Garish, who just mentioned him, over 156 points himself. And also, another guy to watch out for, if we're adding a third one in there, is Tedrick Gula, number 17. And we're getting this one underway. Adrian off to your left-hand side, attacking towards the right, and they pick up the first points here of the opening set from Ursprung Gymnasium. Now the Yellow Jackets, again, were in their white uniforms yesterday. Libero, number 5, Carson Owens, was in the gold uniform. Today, the Yellow Jackets in their brown uniforms with the white numerals and the gold trim. And you see Owens in his white uniform. And the Yellow Jackets now tie this one up 1-1, and we'll look at who's on the floor for them. Again, starting this game, number 13, Don Travis, number 10, Michael Devlin, number 8, Chris Mole, the libero, number 5, Carson Owens, number 4, Brandon Logg, number 2, Nick Ireland, and number 1, Michael Beard. Owens goes over to the bench. Here's Travis. Looking for the kill, and that one straight into the chest of Devlin. Chase Hewer with the point for the Bulldogs, and they go up 1 once again. I mentioned the ability of Chase Hewer and needing to watch out for him. The outside hitter is a sophomore out of West Chicago. He's set to serve. Long for Mole. Mole gets the kill. 2-2 early in the first set. And there's a kill for the Bulldogs going back the other way. Brandon Gula with the point there, a sophomore out of California. He's the younger of the 2 Gulas on the roster, as Tedrick Gula had mentioned him. Again, he is a senior, and Brandon is a sophomore. That one low, Ireland gets the dig there. Bulldogs need to get over to the other side, and they're able to do so as Gowrish picks up the kill. Looked like the Yellow Jackets maybe should have been able to block that one, but an early jump in that off pace just threw off the blockers of the Yellow Jackets. And now the Bulldogs find themselves up 2. Ireland with the kill, 4-3, still in favor of the Bulldogs. And I want to mention again, no disrespect to Olivet, but again, coming with only just 6 active players, they put up a fight at times, but the Yellow Jackets really were comfortable most of yesterday. Just feels like a different energy, going to be a different match here with Adrian College, as again, they bring not only a much fuller roster, again, they have some potential and some ability, and definitely yesterday gave Mount Union a fight. But it has been a slow start to the season for the Bulldogs. Only 3-13 overall, and starting off 0-2 in conference play themselves. But starting off with tons of energy, they pick up another point there and find themselves back in front by 1. Awaiting the serve from Garish, the lefty. In Ireland, Long sets it. Devlin looking for the big kill, and he gets it there, 5-5. And yesterday, in the first set, offensively, it was Nick Ireland, sophomore, went to Olentangy Liberty High School, that really led the way. The rest of the match, it was number 1, Michael Beard, and number 10, Michael Devlin. Again, those are the 3 guys to watch out for if you're the Bulldogs. Expect them to go out on the attack, and tell you what, Devlin, who just a moment ago picked up that kill with a vengeance every time he gets up close to the net. He's going to fire in some rockets, so better be prepared. Here's Beard showing his power from the left side across the floor. He always looks to find that far right line. He's able to drop it in there. Another great play, and back and forth we continue to go here early in this one this afternoon. 6-6, and Devlin's serve just sails a little bit long, and a point for Adrian. So far 2 service errors for the Yellow Jackets, none for the Bulldogs to this point. Long set to Beard, and Beard gets the kill. Another point for the Yellow Jackets. We're knotted up at 7. Now, mention that so far more serving errors for the Yellow Jackets. It's very early, but you look at the stats for Adrian College, and they've had more serve errors than their opponents throughout this season. 249 compared to 220. As Michael Beard picks up the ace there for the Yellow Jackets. So 29 more service errors compared to the opponents coming into this one, but also on the attack, they've also had over 130 more attacking errors than their opponents, and that has a lot to do with some of the struggles and the slow start to this season. Some self-inflicted wounds against the other opponents, and a couple handfuls of losses here early this year. But again, we talked about the start here at this moment so far. No attack errors for the Bulldogs, no service errors at the moment. Can they keep it up here on the road? There's a big kill for Michael Devlin. Yellow Jackets pick up another point. Chase Ewer off the fingertips of the blocker. Sails back to the right on your screen. And the Bulldogs knot this one up at 9. Here is Ewer set to serve. Long, sets it for Devlin. Beard puts it up for Long. Another opportunity on the attack. Devlin just trying to drop this one in. Adrian deals with it. Long to Ireland. Ireland. Ewer with the dig. Here's Ewer. Devlin pops this one up. Beard to Owens. Owens has to send it over. And there it is, and that was quite the rally between these two, and Adrian comes away with that point. A hard-fought point. Both of these teams were making each other work for that one. Ewer's serve again. Put a ton of pace behind that, but blasts it right into the net. And a point back to the Yellow Jackets. We're all tied at 10. A huge kill from the lefty, Andrew Garish. And Carson Owens took that one straight to the head. Not enough time to react. Had a lot of pace behind it. Again, a little wry smile there from Carson Owens. He appears to be okay. And Adrian College finds themselves up 1. Into the match is number 16, David Barona. Served it for Adrian. Here's Devlin. Barona up to Ravello. Little tip there. And a nice change of pace from Garish. Saw the blockers in front of him, just got it up over their outstretched arms and dropped it in before Owens could get up to it. This serve well long. And Barona will now take a seat. Coming back in, Brandon Gula. Excuse me, actually not Brandon Gula. Checking back in is the libero, number 5, Jacob Rimbulat. Long to Ireland. At the net, Adrian trying to get it over. It's tipped up in the air. Long for Devlin. Devlin, a change of pace himself, and that one falls just a little bit wide. The blockers were there. No tip on the ball. Devlin just not able to land it on that line. Maybe missed by a couple inches there on the far side of the floor. Garish his serve. Here's Beard. Beard tucks that one in the back right corner. Again, right in front of the shoe of the official off to the far side of the floor. That one was ever so close, but the Yellow Jackets now just down 1 here in the first set. Checking in to serve is Tom Zagrabelny. That serve a little bit long. And out of play, another point to Adrian. Zagrabelny goes to the bench. Carson Owens back in. Long for Beard. Blocked at the net, kept alive. There's the block. Adrian, another opportunity on the attack. This one tipped up in the air, and Long hustles to get to it. An excellent diving play right in front of the scorer's table, but sending it back over the other way. Again, that didn't split in between the 2 poles going up from the net. So a point to Adrian College once again. Now up 3. Long for Devlin. Off the blockers, out of play. And the Yellow Jackets find themselves down just 2, 15-13. Devlin's serve had some pace behind it. Rimbulat able to get below it. Beard, change of pace. Good play there by Garish. But the Yellow Jackets on the attack again. Get the kill. And that's number 13, Don Travis, the sophomore out of Reynoldsburg. This one a great play, and it was close. Just a little bit wide. Impressive that almost underneath the net, the Bulldogs were able to get up and over. But right in front of the official here on the near side, out by maybe a foot or so. That service there from the Yellow Jackets goes long, and after being tied at 15, the Yellow Jackets had a 3-point run going their way. Adrian stops that run, finds themselves up 1. Peyton Dueling, a little bit long on his serve, and knotted up at 16. Set from Ravello. Actually, excuse me, I thought Ravello was going to go and set it, but instead saw that he had some open space to his right, drops it in, and picks up a point. Clever play from the senior out of Georgia. Now his serve had a ton of pace behind it, some venom on that serve. Not sure how the Yellow Jackets dealt with it, and they deal with it again. Owens. Change of pace. Yellow Jackets now on the attack. Here's Devlin into the blocker. Saved and back up in the air, and quite the rally going back and forth between these two. And there it is. Chase Hure getting the point for Adrian. And although that point didn't go the way of the Yellow Jackets, I'm impressed they dealt with a couple of those attacks. Felt like wave after wave from Adrian. Beard dives for it. Difficult right on the outside of the floor in front of his bench. And now a three-point run going the way of Adrian. A timeout on the floor for the Yellow Jackets as they find themselves down 3. And a reminder that today's Yellow Jackets men's volleyball match is being brought to you by BSN Sports and Nike, the official apparel and uniform provider for Yellow Jacket Athletics. Cleveland Clinic Sports Medicine, proud medical provider for BW Athletics and its student athletes. And Dan Andrews and Olympic Forest Products, a global recycling company. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back in about 45 seconds here on BWYellowJackets.com. Following the timeout, Brandon Ravello set to serve once again for the Bulldogs. Again, attacking from left to right on your screen. Some power behind that serve again. Carson Owens meets it. Here's a set. Opportunity to kill. Hure, no, off the blocker's hands. Ireland for the kill. And that one going the way of the Yellow Jackets, and that's the needed swing that they needed coming out of that timeout. Stops a little bit of the bleeding there as Adrian was going on a run here in the latter stages of the first set. Now the Yellow Jackets only down 2. The block there, but it falls on the Yellow Jackets side of the net, and a point for Adrian. 20-17 in favor of the visiting Bulldogs. And a serve error there from Chase Hure. It actually been the Yellow Jackets that had more serve errors, but now that one knocks it up at 4 apiece here in the first set. Both of these teams have had 24 attacks. Just 2 more kills going the way of the Bulldogs, as they've been a little bit more clinical on the offensive end to this point. And Brandon Gula gets one again for the Bulldogs, and now they're up 3. David Barona's serve dropped in Ireland. Devlin, change of pace. Just poked that one up and over the outstretched arms of Garish. Smart play from the freshman out of Pennsylvania. 21-19, and Nick Ireland set to serve. Looked like that one was going to be just a little bit long, but Peyton Dooling maybe just kisses that white line in the back right corner right in front of the official. Hure off the hands of the blockers. out of play. Adrian now up 4. And this is going to be another timeout for the Yellow Jackets. They now find themselves down 4 and on the ropes here in the latter stages of the first set. And we'll take a quick break here on bwyellowjackets.com. We'll be back in about 50 seconds. Back here, following the timeout, and Adrian set to serve once again, Andrew Garish. The lefty serve in the direction of Ireland. Long, sets for Beard. Beard through the hands of the blockers, finds the floor. And excuse me, again, that point going against the Yellow Jackets. Against Beard right up at the net. So now Adrian just a point away. Deals with that monster spike there. Here's Beard and a much needed point for BW. Down 4. They need a big run here of 5 points in this set. To knot this one up at 24. So there's one that they needed. Tom Zagrabelny now in to serve. Off the blocker's fingertips. Yellow Jackets now on the attack themselves. Beard with the kill, drops it in front of Chase Huer. 2 points in a row. 3 more needed to tie this one up at 24. This set not over, even though it's been going the way of Adrian. Need to fend this off. Change of pace, laying out for it. And just ahead of Brandon Long, a point for the Bulldogs. And they take the first set on the road. So again, made it tough on the Purple Raiders yesterday. Already starting to make it tough on the Yellow Jackets here from Ursprung Gymnasium. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with the second set in just a moment on bwyellowjackets.com. Again, the home of all Yellow Jacket athletics. And we're back here from Ursprung Gymnasium as we're about to get the second set underway. As the first set went the way of the visiting Adrian College Bulldogs, winning that one 25-21. It was back and forth through the first half of that set. But then towards the latter stages, again, Adrian found themselves up 4. And even when the Yellow Jackets seemed to cut it back closer, again, the Bulldogs would find a way to just pull back ahead. Taking a look at the stats, as the Bulldogs were led by Chase Hure. 7 points he picked up, but Brandon Gula, number 24, made some solid contributions himself, picking up 4 points for his team. And the Yellow Jackets, they need a spark, and maybe that will do it there. First point of the second set going the way of the Yellow Jackets off of Michael Beard ace as he tucked it in the back left corner. Here's Beard again to serve, and he dropped that one in just a little bit behind the line. It looked like it nearly fell, but instead 1-1 between these two. And taking a look at the Yellow Jackets again, Michael Beard was that threat, as he was last season, as he has been this year as well. In that first set, picking up 7 points of his own. Again, Nick Ireland and Michael Devlin giving some contributions themselves, and again, they just need to keep it up. Really keep doing what they've been doing. But they've been dealing with a lot of tough attacks coming from the Bulldogs the other way. But their opportunity on the attack, defended well, and a kill for number 24, Brandon Gula. Now 2-2 between these two teams. Hure's serve. Mull at the net. Again, the blockers were there, but maybe a mishit as he sent that ball right down into the net himself. Again, the blockers didn't even need to get their hands to it, and the Yellow Jackets find themselves down 1 here early in the second. Hure's serve. Catches the top of the net, gets over. Beard's dig. Long for Beard. Andrew Soriano in for his first action here of the game. Didn't play yesterday. Good to see him out there on the floor. And Adrian picking up another point as the Yellow Jackets unable to get it back over the net. Serve from Hure. Way out the back, actually left the hardwood back behind the baseline on the basketball court. Again, just could not get that one down. And the Yellow Jackets pick up the point there on the serving error and give it right back. Brandon Long saying, "My bad," as the sophomore from Illinois put that one out of play just off to the right-hand side. Looked like it came off the outside. Here's Soriano. Ireland. And that one's blocked at the net. And Adrian's come here today with a lot of energy over there on their sideline, making some noise, cheering on their teammates on the floor. A lot of credit to the Bulldogs in their second game of 2 days, same as the Yellow Jackets. Here's Devlin through the hands of the blockers, and that one goes straight down at the feet of Garish, and dueling Yellow Jackets now down 2, 6-4. And Nick Ireland will serve again. Ireland on that serve just gets it to fall on that back white line. The Bulldogs let it go, thinking it was long. It was not, in fact, and now the Yellow Jackets down 1. On the far side, Tetrick Gula. What a great dive from Soriano. And the Yellow Jackets get the point. And fitting for Michael Beard to finish that one off. For the Yellow Jackets to get the point after that incredible play by Andrew Soriano, the freshman. Mentioned we didn't see him yesterday. Great for him to be back on the floor, and a much needed play, now 6-6. Beard to Long. Long for Ireland coming up from the back. Soriano letting that one go, and the Yellow Jackets now find themselves up 1. That one off the blocker's hands. Out of play. That one into the net. Yellow Jackets, another point. Pure coming forward, looking for the big kill. Sails that one long. Yellow Jackets now up 2. Number 5, Carson Owens, has switched from the white jersey down to the brown uniform as number 21, Andrew Soriano, playing now, acting as the libero, as Soriano's now over on the bench. Here's Beard. That one sails way up in the air. Hewer, an effort to run it down, goes crashing into the curtain, back to the far left-hand side, and the Yellow Jackets find themselves up 3, and a timeout for Adrian College on the floor, and we'll take a quick break with them here on BWYellowJackets.com. Back following the timeout, as Adrian trying to stop this Yellow Jackets run at the moment. Carson Owens, his serve. Set from Ravello. Change of pace. Beard puts it up in the air. Devlin into the blocker's hands. Now here comes Adrian. Pure off the blocker's hands. That one flies out of play. Right up near the Yellow Jackets bench, and a point there for the Bulldogs, and that's exactly what they wanted. following the timeout. Now down by 2. Tedrick Gula, his serve, and tucked it in right near the left foot of Michael Beard. Beard tried to get towards that boundary here on the near side of the floor, laid out for it. But now the Bulldogs just down 1. That serve, a little bit long. Gula trying to put it right on that back white line. It was close, just didn't quite drop enough. Was a little late to do so. Not missing by much. Peyton Dooling, as that set was from Ravello, was just a little bit behind him. Dooling tried to get up, but reaching back. And so as soon as it came off of his hand, was going high and long the whole way, and now the Yellow Jackets up 12-9. Devlin serve. Ravello, here's Hure. Ireland up to long. Beard. Beard picks up the point for the Yellow Jackets. Off of the blockers and sailing off to the right-hand side of the floor, out of play. Lead of 4 now for BW. And their largest lead of the night. Change of pace. Yellow Jackets expecting that. Beard off the blocker's fingertips. Jacob Rimbulat had it coming at him. A little bit of side and backspin mixed in and was high, and he tried to get to it. It was off of his hands and went over his bench off to the far hand side of the floor. Now the Yellow Jackets up 5. Devlin serve. There's a big kill for Chase Hure, and that was needed for Adrian. Found that space right behind Andrew Soriano. And now Peyton Dooling, the senior out of Indiana, to serve. Adrian asking for a tip there. Official here on the near side up at the net saying no. There's no contact with the blocker's fingertips, and as it went out of play, BW now up 15-10, and Michael Beard to serve. Ravello to Hure, and they need to go through him to have some success. And he does it again. This time dropping in right in front of the feet of Soriano. Been dangerous on that far left-hand side, looking across the floor. Now Ravello to serve. Long, sets, Ireland. Great diving play by Williams. Hure keeps it alive. The lefty, Garish. It's contact with the blocker's hand. And out of play. Wanting a little bit of an explanation here, I do believe. We have a brief stoppage of play. We get this one going here. Again from the Ravello serve, as the Bulldogs now just down 3. Tons of power behind it. Catches the white. Still got over, and the Yellow Jackets respond. And Nick Ireland gets the kill for the Yellow Jackets, now 16-12. That one a little far back from the net. And Garish just had to try to put that one over. Does not get over the net. Now the Bulldogs down 5 once again. Don Travis to serve. And the last serve, he had just dropped it in right in front of the backline guys. That time, played a little bit harder. Bit of a line drive headed towards the back of the court there. The serve air, and now Hewer to serve. Soriano, long, sets, Beard coming forward off the blocker's hands, right back in the direction of Beard. What a great diving hustle play there from Samuel Williams. Off the chest there of Hewer, he just needs to put it back over, and the Yellow Jackets will have another attack. Mole, and that one drops in front of Ravello, off of the hands of Brandon Gula. Just cushioned that ball and finally fell to the floor. Back and forth, that one winning. We're seeing some good rallies here between these two. It has been competitive in this early part of the afternoon. And this one just hit the net a couple times. Adrian can't get it back over the net. And the Yellow Jackets have had the second set continue to go their way. There's an ace for Brandon Long. And the Yellow Jackets now find themselves up 7, 20-13. And Adrian will take their second timeout of this second set. And a reminder that today's Yellow Jacket men's volleyball match is being brought to you by the Oswald Company for all of your insurance and risk management needs. Chuck Rotuno and OE Connection LLC, your global automotive technology provider, and Medical Mutual of Ohio, the official healthcare provider of Baldwin Wallace University. And we'll take a quick break. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on BWYellowJackets.com. We're back following the timeout. The last time that Adrian took a timeout just a few minutes ago, they were able to get the point following the timeout. Again, if they want to have any chance of winning this second set, it'd be crucial to stop this Yellow Jackets run here on this serve coming from Long. And awkward here right now, and it was just set up for Mole right at the net. The middle hitter, listed at 6'5" on the roster, out of California. That one teed up for him beautifully. I'm sure his eyes lit up down there. That was an easy one, and buried that. Now it's starting to feel like Adrian getting a little bit buried here in this second set, as the Yellow Jackets have been hot as of late. Ireland, and another point for BW. They now lead by 9. Long serve. Just finds its way on that back line. Chase Hewer, as well as number 5, Jacob Rimbulat, let that one go, and they shouldn't have there. Again, communication maybe thought it was just slightly long, but it was not. And now the Yellow Jackets only need 2 points. Ireland's kill into the hands of the blockers at the net. Falls to the floor on the Yellow Jackets side, and that one stops a long Yellow Jackets run. Adrian just now down 9 once again. Checking in to serve, David Barona. Barona's serve in the direction of Ireland. Soriano just has it put over to the other side of the net. Beard in the direction of Devlin. And that one, just a little bit awkward how it came off the net. It hit the top of the net, did not catch the hands of Gowrish, who was there. Just flipped sideways over towards the scores table, out of play. But again, no tip from the Bulldogs, so point goes to the Bulldogs. Yeah, Nick Ireland there at the net. Looked like the bench of Adrian thought that one hit the line off the block. The official saying no. And a point for the Yellow Jackets. Now they're just 1 away from hitting 25 here. Tetrick Gula was looking for the far side of the floor and just misses a little bit long there, and the Yellow Jackets win the second set 25-15. So a set apiece here early this afternoon from Ursprung Gymnasium, and we'll be back after a short break here on bwyellowjackets.com for the start of the third set. Don't go away. And we're about to get the third set underway here from Ursprung Gymnasium on the campus of Baldwin Wallace University. Again, I'm Cole McDaniel. Thank you to everybody out there watching and listening live, tuning in for day 2 of Midwest Collegiate Volleyball League action. A lot going on here in the surrounding Cleveland area this weekend in athletics, not just for the Yellow Jackets. Again, as Baldwin Wallace, doubleheader of men's and women's basketball yesterday, men's volleyball yesterday as well, men's volleyball here again today, women's lacrosse, baseball. It feels like everything is happening, not just with winter sports, but the start of spring sports as well. And of course, just up the road in downtown Cleveland, it is NBA All-Star Weekend. Rising Stars game was on Friday night, as well as the Celebrity All-Star game. Skills competition, three-point contest, dunk contest last night, and today is the All-Star game, and it's been a fun weekend. Can't really complain about anything here at Baldwin Wallace, as well as for the All-Star game, aside from that maybe being one of the worst dunk contests we've ever seen. Maybe some of these guys, we've seen some hops and definitely some ability to get up here on the floor. Maybe some of these guys would have put on a better show in downtown Cleveland last night. Taking a look at that second set that was again won by the Yellow Jackets, 25-15. Really, it wasn't mistakes of Adrian College. It was just excellent play from the Yellow Jackets, and have to give Andrew Soriano a lot of credit as he came in to that second set. Didn't see him yesterday, didn't see him in the first set, but in the second set he added an extra spark, De Livero did. Michael Beard, Nick Ireland, and Michael Devlin doing what they do. And a really big play that also was one of the tone setters there from Chris Moll at the net. And the Yellow Jackets just having that successful second set, but starting out here in the third set, it's the Bulldogs that come out with some intensity of their own. They find themselves up one here early. Chase Huer to serve. Long to Devlin, and a big kill there. Finds the back left corner. Now 2-2 on the scoreboard. Long up to Devlin. Devlin not able to get over that one. So that ball sailed just a little bit high. Off to the left. Adrian now up 3-2. Barona's serve. Long sets, Devlin into the net. And another point for the Bulldogs, up 2. And realistically, most of the matchups, whether in wins or losses for the Yellow Jackets, it's just been one way or the other. They've either lost all 3 sets or they've won all 3 sets. Only 3 matches in the entirety of this season so far have actually gone any farther than just 3 sets. Now, as of most recent, just 2 matches ago, was against SUNY Poly. And SUNY Poly, they actually ended up winning that one 3-2. And maybe that's what we're going to see here between the Bulldogs and the Yellow Jackets. As the Bulldogs, a lot of this season, it hasn't just been 3-0. They've taken it farther to at least 4 or 5 sets multiple times. Again, the majority of those being losses, but again, they've given some tough fights to their schedule up and down, including Mount Union, the Purple Raiders, who the Yellow Jackets are familiar with, just yesterday. after Adrian started off hot the beginning of this third set. The Yellow Jackets get a couple points in a row, now tied up at 5-all. Long for Beard. That one's blocked. Ireland keeps it alive. Devlin, change of pace, and just dropping it right in front of Rimbulat. BW now up 1. Carson Owens serve again, just in there, and the left hand by Brandon Ravello trying to get tricky. Now just setting it for a teammate, Tedrick Gula. Here's Long to Beard. Hure keeps it alive. Hure coming forward from the back line. Ireland pops this one up, clears out of the way. Beard has to just put this one over. Gula was looking for that back corner. Came off the fingertips of the blockers, so came a little bit high in the direction of Carson Owens. He got his hand up to it, but it went backwards and out of play, and now it's knotted up at 6-6. Long to Devlin, into the blockers and out of play, off to the far side of the floor. Yellow Jackets now up 1 once again. Now the stats have been pretty similar between these two tonight. Nearly the same amount of attacks, nearly the same amount of kills. Again, it's just narrowly in favor of the Yellow Jackets. But the stats show exactly what's been happening on the floor, back and forth. And these two have been very close, very comparable this afternoon. Don Travis in for some of his first action here of the third set, into the hands of the blockers. That one hits the floor on the Yellow Jacket side of the net, and Adrian finds themselves up 1 once again. And Beard gets the point there, but Brandon Gula had a hard time believing that that one slipped through his hands. Again, the sophomore from California. Was actually pretty impactful himself in the first set. Been a little bit more quiet as of late. There's another point going to BW. Brief talk with the official by the scorers table, that fourth official and head coach of Adrian College. In the brief pause of action, Kyle Mars in his second season, in the second year of the Baldwin Wallace men's volleyball program, just talking some things over with his team. Again, this has just been full of energy and really exciting. We've seen both of these benches. Adrian came in that first set. Their energy was showing, making a lot of noise for their teammates there over on the opposing bench. And for the Yellow Jackets, on their bench in the second set, maybe we're a little bit surprised with the energy of Adrian. Can't let that the 3-13 record fool you, as they've been putting up a fight early, and then maybe the Yellow Jackets woke up here a little bit. Seen plenty of energy now on their bench, celebrating their team.
For every just 1 more mile to your next ace on the court, whether you're a sports-related injury, leaves a clinic to see you for the battle, or a
But like I said, despite going back and forth and plenty of energy, again, this one kills the energy in this building just a little bit. Still taking some time over at the scorer's table. So we'll take a really quick break as we still haven't been able to get this action going here again in the third set. We'll be right back as soon as things get moving here. And apologies for the delay here from Ursprung Gymnasium. Looks like the officials are coming back, getting set in their positions, talking things out with both coaches. And the players getting set as Michael Beard will get the action going again here as he's about to serve. And we'll see if this changes anything. Again, we talked about the energy. I talked about the intensity between both of these two. Will this kill the energy in this game, the energy in the gym, or change anything, swing momentum either direction? I don't know. We will wait and see. But the Yellow Jackets find themselves up 9-8 here in the third set. Beard serve with some pace. Pure into the hands of the blockers, and a ton of emotion there from number 4, Brandon Long. Met that one at the net and shut down Chase Pure. Again, that offensive star and threat for the Bulldogs. But Hure's going to have another opportunity. Into the hands of the blockers. Soriano up to Ireland. Ireland, that one sails into the rafters. Hure sets it. Needs Kula to come forward. Long for Beard, off the blockers again. Ireland, another opportunity himself. In the hands of number 2, Brandon Ravello, catching the net. Again, regardless, it's going to be falling, that ball falling on the side of Adrian College. So point for the Yellow Jackets. There's a quick pause in the action here again. And I do feel like there's an issue on the scoreboard, as the Yellow Jackets were up 9-8. And then it went to 10-8. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but it does seem like I thought the scoreboard was still off here for a second. But whatever they were discussing over there, again, they're going to get back in play. And that ace there from Adrian now knots this one up at 10-10. Ireland off the blocker's hands. And no, actually they're going to say that actually caught the top of the net there. It caught the white and then sailed out of play. The official saying again it didn't catch those hands of the blockers, but it did appear to. But said official says no. Adrian finds themselves up a point. Pure with some pace. Bench is clear as Devlin running over towards the chairs and the Gatorade jug. Looked like he was maybe thinking about laying out and diving there and instead thought better of it. Adrian picks up the point, finds themselves up two, and then gives one back. Payton dueling into the bottom of the net. No chance of getting that one over. Now 12-11. Set from Ravello to Hure, into the net. The Yellow Jackets need to get it over. And a point for the Bulldogs again. Brandon Ravello back to serve again. Ireland off the hands of the blocker. Gowrish and out of play. BW now just down one, and this is the part of the first two sets that we started to see whoever's in the lead begin to pull away. Yellow Jackets need to tie this one up, but no, they now find themselves down two. Chase Hure paints the white line on the near side of the floor, 14-12. Long to Ireland. And that one catches the top of the net, maybe even the red and white pole coming up from the net on the far side. Now Adrian up three. Hure directly into the net. They still find themselves up two though, now 15-13. And like I'd said, this is really that part of the first two sets where we saw whoever was in the lead take about a 2, 3, 4 point advantage and then continue to stay in the lead. So if you're the Yellow Jackets, again, this is a crucial part of this set to try to get back in it and not let things get out of hand going against you. But Adrian now another point their way, and it makes it 16-13. And the Yellow Jackets, again, their hit percentage just really struggling. They've had a lot of attack errors here in this third set, and that's really hurting them at this moment. But the serve error there, as that one sailed long from David Barona. He'll check to the bench. Carson Owens, the freshman out of Mars, Pennsylvania, now to serve for BW. Long, up for Ireland, coming from the back line and into the net again, and Ireland very successful on the attack usually, has a lot of talent. This third set has not been his third set. struggle getting into a groove. Maybe it's time to look for Devlin and Michael Beard at this moment. Here is Beard. Into the blockers. And another big point for Adrian as Peyton Dooling met Michael Beard at the net, and Adrian finds themselves up 18-14 here in the third. And a reminder that today's Yellow Jacket men's volleyball match is being brought to you by Barron's Bus Lines, the official charter bus company of Yellow Jacket Athletics. We'll be back in 30 seconds for the conclusion of the third set. Yellow Jackets back out on the floor following the timeout. Ready to get the action going once again. Adrian making their way out onto the floor. Finding themselves up 4 here in the third set. If you missed the first set or the second set even, again, the first one went the way of Adrian, winning that one 25-21. The Yellow Jackets came back, won the second set 25-15. And now following that timeout, the Yellow Jackets stop the run of the Bulldogs, now just down 3. Devlin serve. Long tips that one forward. The dive from the Adrian libero, Jacob Rimbulat. He got it over the net. Little strong. Coming over towards the near side of the floor. Now the Yellow Jackets down just 2. Devlin serve. Again with some pace behind it. Tough to deal with. Have to put it over the net. Now the Yellow Jackets on the attack. Michael Beard with the kill. Just snuck that one in right past the left arm of Chase Ure. Landing it directly in front of the Bulldogs bench. BW on a run of their own, and this was much needed. 18-17. Tracking it down, just needing to get over the net. Travis, his kill, and it's knotted up at 18. Momentum shifted in that timeout, and now Adrian needs to take one of their own as it's 18 all here from Ursprung Gymnasium, and we'll be right back on BWYellowJackets.com. Coming out of that timeout, I want to mention that we talked about, I talked about how the stats were matching up between these two. They were almost identical. Now, after that run from the Yellow Jackets, things are going their direction just a little bit more. They've had 10 more attacks on the night. Of those 10 attacks, what have they done with it? 4 more kills, but also 6 more attack errors. That time, though, another kill for Michael Devlin. They pick up a point, and they get back in front, 19-18. And if you're Adrian, again, you found yourselves up about 3 or 4 just a couple moments ago. Complete flip of the script here. But on that serve error for the Yellow Jackets, it's now 19 all. And Tedrick Gula, the senior, has an opportunity to serve and try to drop this one in. Said this one hangs up in the air. Ireland has to run it down. Beard just needs to put it over. Now the Bulldogs will have an attack of their own. Here, off of the right hand of Devlin. What an excellent hustle play there from Long. I know he didn't get to the ball there, but he slid all the way out to that carpet area that's just outside of the hardwood. It's maybe a foot or two ahead of him. Couldn't get the right hand under it. Now the Bulldogs up 1. Soriano with a great dive, gets the right hand underneath it, and the kill in response from Michael Devlin. Wow, I'll tell you what, second set at Andrew Soriano, a difference maker. Yellow Jackets needed him back in there. Third set, making a huge play, and that might give them an opportunity to come away with this third set, and that could be the crucial moment if they do. Pure with a ton of pace. An interesting call there. It looked like that one just sailed long. It was a line drive and just went all the way back and sailing long. Again, does not look like it was off the fingertips of any blockers from my angle here. The officials have been pretty good overall so far this afternoon. Not much has been too questionable, aside from that long stoppage and getting things figured out. That one might have been the worst call I had seen here so far this evening, but maybe the amount of pace put on that behind here made it difficult to see if there was a touch or not. But anyway, Adrian gets the point, and Hurer with the kill again. So 2 points in a row, now 22-20 in favor of Adrian. And now the Yellow Jackets will have to take a timeout. And a lot of that momentum swing has to do with that call there. And I think the Yellow Jackets have a right to complain despite some fairly good officiating so far this afternoon. But again, missed call. But I have to give a lot of credit to Chase Hurer again. Coming back after that questionable call. Another kill, another big play. And now Adrian, an opportunity where they have the Yellow Jackets on the rope. Maybe going to snag this third set from Ursprung Gymnasium. Following the timeout, Yellow Jackets need this point desperately. Can they get it with Ireland? Yes, they can. Now just down 1, 22-21. Don Travis back to serve. Set from Ravello, and a block. Brandon Gula going to end up getting the point, though, for the Bulldogs as it came off the blocker's hands. Just a little bit out of play, off to the near-hand side of the floor. Bulldogs up 2 once again, 23-21. And this third set, reminiscent of the first set. It is so close, but going the direction of Adrian. Smart play there from Samuel Williams as he decides to pull his arm back. Lets that one go, and it goes wide. Now up 3. Again, that first set, the Bulldogs won 25-22. It's 24-21. Ravello's serve in the direction of Beard. Long sets it for Ireland. Ireland off the blocker's hands. This one flips up, kept in play, but Beard just needs to send it over. It's a little bit long, and Adrian College will win this third set, 25-21. So that first set that was super close, and Adrian right in that middle of the set took the lead. They were able to hold on to it. Again, much of the same here in that third set, and we'll go over the stats here in just a moment. After this break, we'll be back for the fourth set between the Yellow Jackets and the Bulldogs here on bwyellowjackets.com. As we're about to start the fourth set here from Ursprung Gymnasium on the campus of Baldwin Wallace University. Taking a look at that third set, and Yellow Jackets hurt themselves there in that set, that is for sure. They had the most total attacks in a set that they've had so far this afternoon, 35, but only coming away with 13 kills. 11 attack errors in the third set. Again, a tough time capitalizing on those opportunities that they had. Adrian only had 24 attacks themselves. So over 11 more attacks there in that set. But again, the Bulldogs came away with the third set, a hard-fought one. Again, momentum was definitely going the way of the Bulldogs, especially in those latter stages. A couple crucial timeouts for either side. Again, got momentum starting to swing the other direction. But in the end, the Bulldogs find themselves up 2-1 here in the fourth. Again, they went to 5 sets yesterday against the Purple Raiders. A little bit different, as they found themselves down 2-0. Then won the next 2. And then it went to the 5th, where they did ultimately fall to the Purple Raiders. The Yellow Jackets they're the ones that find themselves up against it here at the moment, down one set. But again, it has been back and forth. So will the fourth set go the way of the Yellow Jackets with how everything's gone this afternoon? Kind of would assume with the trend that this one would go the way of BW. But again, we'll see if some of that frustration starts setting in from the third set and some of those mistakes. And it was a tough set for several of those Yellow Jacket players who are known for really leading their team on the attack and picking up the majority of the points. Can they let that pressure that they might be feeling right now roll off their shoulders and move into the third, into the fourth with a clean slate? Set here in the block early from the Yellow Jackets, but another opportunity for Adrian. Mole up for Devlin. Devlin off the blocker's hands, and it slips through the arms of Brandon Gula. Lands just past the Yellow Jacket logo in the middle of the floor. And BW with the opening point of the set. Long serve. A clever little tip there from Ravello. Rather than setting that for a teammate, saw an opportunity to drop it in the middle of the floor. He does so, and now it's 1-1. Ravello's serve, a ton of power behind it, and Beard has that one come into his arms and pops up with some backspin, but off to the side, and Long can't run that one down. Beard a little bit disappointed with himself, but Ravello puts his serves in there with some venom. I mean, those things are flying in towards the Yellow Jackets. I expect the same again here. This one pops way up off of Ireland. Devlin, his kill. Oh, a great dig by Williams. Devlin at the net, and it was just a little bit ahead of him. Got the fingertips to it. Not a ton of contact with that ball. And it falls into the lower part of the net on the Yellow Jacket side, and now they're down 2. Ravello once again bringing the heat, and this time just a little bit high and wide. And that one just went past the Yellow Jackets bench, and now BW just finds themselves down 1. Cure into the blocker's hands. Point for Adrian College. 4-2. Cure's serve just gets over the net. Not sure Ireland thought that one was going to drop as it snuck over and fell right in front of Ireland, who was trying to get down to it. Caught the floor right in front of him, and now the Bulldogs up 5-2. Can Huer do it again? Yes, he can. Catches the top of the net, it hits the white, takes some pace off of that ball, but the spin on it just drops it over onto the BW side, falls to the floor, and now the Yellow Jackets down 4. Can Huer pull a rabbit out of his hat for a third time? And no, that time he catches the white and it falls onto his side. But 2 interesting serves back to back, and the third just catching it maybe an inch or 2 down on that white. And that can change things ever so much, and it did. Now the Yellow Jackets down 3, 6-3. And a block at the net. Don Travis and Michael Beard beat the lefty Andrew Gowrish at the net. Now Now Carson Owens will serve once again. Set from Ravello. Gowrish, the lefty, with an answer. Couple changes for both sides. David Barona, number 16, checking in to serve. We've seen much of this for Barona and Adrian. And his serve low into the net. The air there, and a point for BW, now 7-5. Barona will go over to the bench. And number 3, Peyton Dueling, back in. Set for Huer. And a little bit long there. Huer thought it dropped. Looked to the official. But it was just a little bit long. It was close. But now the Yellow Jackets down 1. Devlin serve. That one was way long. Good 2 feet long in the direction of the back right corner. Now 8-6, Adrian. Again, you want to find yourself up, it seems, right at that 13-14 point mark. That's where the team that's been in the lead has seemed to stay in the lead, or at worst, get things tied up and go back in front. The Yellow Jackets with a point there, now 8-7. If they can go on a run of their own, that would be crucial here to keep things moving along this afternoon. Beard, his serve. Top of the white, dealt with. And a kill there by Tedrick Gula. Just finding the soft spot there in the Jackets defense. Now up 2 once again. And he will serve for the Bulldogs. Ireland looking to paint the white, and he does. And I can't blame Garish for letting that one go, as it was close. Right there on that white line. Now Don Travis to serve. Ravello sets for Huer. Long sets it for Ireland. Ireland just plays it in there. Rally back and forth. Little behind Ireland. He gets back to it. And a good kill for Ireland. The third set wasn't his best set that he's played this season, but getting things going here in the fourth. Long to Ireland again for the kill. Back-to-back kills for Nick Ireland, and the Yellow Jackets now up 1. Don Travis to serve. In a block at the net. Ireland, Mole, and Long all there. Yellow Jackets up 2. Travis, his serve again. Just tipped over. Long, up for Devlin. Devlin into the net. Yellow Jackets still up 1, now 11-10. But that was a big point for Adrian, as momentum was definitely going the way of BW here in the fourth set. Long to Ireland, and that one, well, Long had the pace on it, looking to find that back right corner again, not able to get it to drop. 11 all. Soriano, Long, Beard. Here's Huer. This one tips up at the net. Scramble for it. And that one's going to go against Adrian, and the Yellow Jackets come away with the point. Again, just the strong hands of the Yellow Jacket blockers there at the net. Awkward for the Bulldogs to deal with that one. Opportunity for Devlin to capitalize, and he does so. 13-11, and as I said, those first three sets, whoever was leading at about the 13, 14, 15 point mark seemed to come away with the set. Can that continue? And that one hurts on that serve error there from Brandon Long. And some of those gimmies can really shoot yourself in the foot. Expecting some power here from Ravello. Long tracking it down, diving, gets the left hand to it. Flips it back, but none of his teammates able to get to it. The closest teammates were the guys on the bench. As it goes in their direction. And now it's 13-13. Set for the 5'9" senior to bring some more heat, and he does so. But that one was awkward as Soriano had it coming in his direction. But when it caught the top of the white on the net, it took some pace off of it. And Soriano was already diving because he knew it was coming in hard. Nothing he could do about it as he was already on the floor by the time the ball reached him. Oh, a change of pace by Ravello. Clever play. Bench loves it. Coaching staff loves it. And the Yellow Jackets need to take a timeout as Ravello and Adrian are taking over this fourth set. We'll take a quick break here on BWYellowJackets.com. Again, the home of all Yellow Jacket athletics. Back following the timeout, Yellow Jackets down 2. And they've struggled with these serves from Ravello here as of late. And that's how they're going to start coming out of the timeout, and maybe that little brief pause in action there in the timeout cooled down Ravello. He had been on fire with his serves. That one went long. The Yellow Jackets let it go, and now it's 15-14, Ireland. And the block as the lefty, Garish, was looking to get the point for his team there. Door slammed shut on the far side of the floor by the Yellow Jackets. 15 all. Ireland serve. Just a little long. Had some dip on it. Is getting down. Just a little bit late. Now a turn for Chase Huer. And a big kill by Tedrick Gula. Huer gets this one over. Devlin straight into the net. And now Adrian College up 3. (18-15) Bulldogs. That one just a little bit long on that serve. We talked about it, this team of Adrian College coming in with that record of 3-13. Despite the record, there's plenty of talent on that team. They've played some solid volleyball this weekend. And they have a lot of energy on their side, and it started from the very initial whistle at 1 o'clock. Following that point for the Bulldogs, they find themselves up 19-16. Now David Barona checking in to serve again. We've seen this quite a few times. Last 2 times that Barona's checked in to serve, again, it's gone into the net. So several service errors for him. Can he get this one over? No, he can't. Getting some frustration with himself, and he'll sub out. Now Devlin's serve. Set from Ravello. Huer. And Soriano nearly got to that. His pace was taken off as it hit the blockers. Soriano got the right hand under it, but really had to outstretch his arm and dive for that one. Nearly an excellent hustle play. Instead falls to the floor. Yellow Jackets down 3. Long to Beard. That one way up in the air, running all the way back to it, kept it alive. Beard does capitalize though on the next attempt. Not to be outdone by the hustle of Garish, and Huer getting it back over the net. Now Beard his opportunity to serve, and the Yellow Jackets need him to do something special. Down 2. Ravello, Garish. Long sets it for Ireland. Ireland just a little bit long. That was super close. Again, had to wait for that call from the official on the far side. Did look like it was just slightly long, but hard to tell. Yellow Jackets now get a point back, going their way. Down 2. Don Travis his serve. Awkward for Gowrish. Huer just sends it up. They have to get it over. They're able to do so. Long sets it. Beard coming forward from the back. Gowrish thought about laying out. Instead, hits the floor, out of play. 21-20. Yellow Jackets definitely still in this 4th set. Now just down 1. Travis serve, set from Ravello. And Peyton dueling. So Peyton Duellen gets that kill there. Puts his team up 2, and now he's set to serve. And Long on his serve. And the Yellow Jackets still just down 1. Long into the net. That hurts there. Is Long a very talented volleyball player. But we've seen the setter have some issues when he's been serving today. Several service errors to his name. And now Brandon Ravello, the setter for the Bulldogs, to serve. Knew the heat was coming, but rifled that one into the net. And danger averted for the Yellow Jackets, 23-22. Nick Ireland serve. Ravello sets it. Purer. Here's Long for Beard. Beard into the blockers. And Beard gets credited with the kill. And the Yellow Jackets tied this one up at 23, and that was crucial. Here's Ireland's serve. And an opportunity for attack for the Yellow Jackets. Can Devlin do it? Yes, he can! Monster kill. Just splitting Ravello and Gula. Now 24-23 Yellow Jackets, and a timeout for Adrian, and that was much needed, as momentum had been going Adrian's way for a little while, and the Yellow Jackets continued to fight and now find themselves up 1. They just need one more point here in this set, and we'll be back in 30 seconds from Ursprung Gymnasium. Nick Ireland about to serve for the Yellow Jackets, up 1 at 24-23 in the 4th set. Ravello for Hurer. It's blocked. Long for Beard. Can Beard get to it? And no, point going the other direction. It was a little bit awkward there at the net for Beard as he wasn't able to get up to that one. Thought maybe after that set he'd have a huge opportunity to get the kill. Instead, no, it's tied up at 24 all. Now Hurer to serve. Long sets it for Beard to redeem himself, and he does so. A big kill fired in the direction of Samuel Williams, off of Williams, and flies into the curtain off to the left-hand side. Carson Owens to serve now. Long, Devlin, change of pace. Hurer into the blockers at the net, and it falls to the floor just narrowly. Long made the effort to get to it. 25 all. A lot of trust from the coaching staff here and David Barona here at the moment. Again, the last 3 times, recall him coming out to serve, they all resulted in serve errors, catching the net. Again, just needs to get this up and over, and he does so. But sails it long, so overcompensation, and just missed the back corner after trying to float that one in. And now Adrian down 1 again. Evelyn's serve had a lot of pace behind it. Narrowly catching the back line, but a point to the Bulldogs. .26 all. Back and forth we go to see who will take the 4th set. Beard, little wide. Question that call. They thought it landed in bounds. Instead, no. That one hurts the Yellow Jackets a little bit there, that's for sure. And the Bulldogs find themselves up 127-26. Again, we're going to be back here with plenty more action to see what happens with the conclusion of this 4th set here from Ursprung Gymnasium. Again, a lot going on this weekend. And as we continue going from the winter into the spring here at Baldwin Wallace. So again, make sure to pay attention to all the coverage and all the action on bwyellowjackets.com. Back to serve is the lefty, Andrew Garish. Beard for the kill, and he gets it. Tied up at 27 following the timeout. Now Beard will serve. Again, has had a few aces here earlier tonight. Let's see what he can do on this one. If he can get the Yellow Jackets to lead once again. Hurer coming forward. Just directed there. A little bit of a scramble for this. Ireland just needs to get over the net. Now an attack for Adrian. In the block at the net. Don Travis. Crucial block there as Chase Hurer couldn't get it over him. And Don Travis has given the Yellow Jackets the lead here in the 4th set, and now Beard with the serve. Some pace behind that. Set from Ravello. Now an opportunity for the Yellow Jackets to attack. Ireland, can he finish off this set? No, Ireland again, another opportunity into the net, trying to save it, and there you have it. 4th set going the way of the Yellow Jackets. They win this one 29-27. What a great conclusion to that 4th set. It has been back and forth and what an interesting night. Again, the 1st set going the way of Adrian, 25-21. 2nd set, the Yellow Jackets, 25-15. 3rd set, Adrian, 25-21. And then this last one, 29-27 BWs. So again, we will see who comes away with this in the 5th and final set. But this is the 2nd time in 2 days that Adrian going to 5. We'll be right back here from Ursprung Gymnasium on the campus of Baldwin Wallace University from Berea, Ohio. Fifth and final set coming your way from Ursprung Gymnasium. Again, I'm Cole McDaniel. Thanks for everybody who have watched and listened throughout the early stages of their afternoon. Again, this has been entertaining. Definitely a different experience from what the Yellow Jackets faced yesterday against Olivet. Again, yesterday they just went to 3 sets, won all 3. A little bit more familiar territory for Adrian, as again, as I mentioned earlier, second time in 2 days going to 5 sets, and the Yellow Jackets will start this one off with the service themselves. And the Yellow Jackets picked up their play in the 4th set compared to that 3rd, where they had some struggles on the attack. But things going the way of Adrian as they start this one off. Big play by number 24, Brandon Gula. So up 1, very start of the 5th set, and Brandon Ravello set to serve. And take some pace off of that one, just trying to get over the net. Ireland into the blockers. And that one, the Bulldogs reaching over, tipping that one down, and it looks like awkward landing for Brandon Long, as maybe landed funny and having some issues with his ankle. And talking to Coach Kyle Mars over there, and Mars checking with him, seeing if he's okay to continue. I'm sure the competitor in Long wants to continue. Anybody who is an athlete themselves at any level knows especially collegiately though, knows the desire to want to stay in. Looks like Long will continue to power through. Gets applause from his team and the fans over to the far side, and now we're waiting the serve from Ravello. Ravello's serve into the net. And the Yellow Jackets now just down 1. Ireland served this one in the net, so back and forth into the net we go, and now the Bulldogs up 2 again. Soriano gets to that one, just directed by Tedrick Gula as it floated up there right at the net. Smart play by the senior. Now 4-1. Adrian's had 9 more serve errors than the Yellow Jackets, but it hasn't hurt them too bad in this one this evening. So they still find themselves up here in the 5th set, but there's a point going the way of the Yellow Jackets, now 4-2. Arden Owens gets that one over. Set in the direction of Tedrick Gula. And Tedrick Gula gets the kill there. He's picked up back-to-back points for the Bulldogs, and now it's 5-2. Long sets for Beard. Beard in the direction of Gula, and Brandon Gula had that one come off of him awkwardly, and Andrew Galrich tried to run it down over near the ropes. Unable to direct it back to a teammate, and now the Yellow Jackets find themselves down 2 once again, 5-3. Devlin, his serve, in low, dig there by Rimbulat, and a kill for the Bulldogs. Tedrick Gula taking over the 5th set for Adrian. Here's Beard. Beard gets the kill. He just tucked that one down right in the middle. No chance for Chase Hewer to get to that one. Samuel Williams goes over the bench, and back in is Jacob Rimbulat. This one floats up in the air. Over to Gula. Off the hands of Don Travis and falls to the floor. Tedrick Gula once again. Feels like that is the name to continue to call here in the 5th set. As if the Bulldogs end up winning this one again, a lot of credit going to have to go the way of Gula. There on his serve though, that catches the net. And the serve there and the point for the Yellow Jackets. So the Yellow Jackets still just down 2. Don Travis tucks it into the corner. I'm surprised that the Bulldogs let that one go. That one looked like it was in the whole time, at least from my angle. I don't know if it looked different from down on the floor, but not even sure if it touched the line. It was just inside of the court there. Then into the net, and the Yellow Jackets give a point back to the Bulldogs. Dueling with the ace. Beard lets it go. And falls to the floor right in the back of the court there, and on the floor. We have a timeout for the Yellow Jackets, much needed as they find themselves down 3 right towards the end of the 5th and final set. 9-6. We'll be back in just a little over 30 seconds here from Ursprung Gymnasium. You're watching and listening on bwyellowjackets.com. Following the timeout, both teams are set to begin the action again, and there's the whistle, and here's the serve. Devlin coming forward from the back line. Bombed that one into the floor. Massive play for the Yellow Jackets following the timeout. Crucial point there. Set from Ravello. The block at the net. Another opportunity. Gula just tucking it in right down at the feet of Brandon Long. A little smack on the floor there from Long, as feels as though he should have had that. Now 10-7, and Ravello to serve. Last time we saw him serve, he took some pace off of it, just made sure it got over the net. Again, we know he can serve it with the best of them. This time again, just wants to make sure he drops it in. Ireland with some power. Defended well by the Bulldogs. Soriano gets to it, pops this one up. Devlin, his opportunity. And that one gets tipped. Heads towards the far side of the floor, but again, whether that fell in or out, definitely had some contact there from the Bulldogs. Devlin may be a little bit fortunate though, because it hit off the fingertips, maybe the outside of the right hand. This one into the net. Somehow Adrian gets that one over. Devlin again, and blocked straight down. Falls on the Yellow Jacket side of the floor, and a point for Adrian. Here's serve in the direction of Soriano. Long, sets it for Beard. Beard with the kill. Yellow Jackets now just down 2 once again, 11-9. Serve from Carson Owens. Gula was looking for it and unable to drop it down, and it goes long. And it feels like the Yellow Jackets had constantly been going and wavering between down 2 and down 3. Now just down 1. Can they tie this one up? No, they cannot. Brandon Gula finds the soft spot between some brown jerseys there off to the right-hand side of the floor. And dropped it down actually nearly in the middle of the floor there. Now the Yellow Jackets need a response, and they get it with Michael Beard. Yellow Jackets now just down 1 again, 12-11, the 5th and final set. Adrian looking to go and get another, get their first victory in conference play, as they're currently 0-2. They'd like to move to 1-2 in conference play. The Yellow Jackets looking to go perfect on the weekend, 2-0. And after that point there, the Yellow Jackets find themselves up 12-12. Braden Long goes to the bench. Number 15, Carson Junker, the freshman from Massillon, checks in for his first action of the day. And quick change is Long back in. 13-12 now in favor of Adrian. The lefty, Andrew Gowrich, to serve. Long for Beard. Beard has it blocked. Ireland keeps it alive. Long sets it for Beard again. Another opportunity. Adrian now on the attack themselves. Gula finds the floor. Off to the far hand side. Drops it in front of Soriano. And Tedrick Gula has been the guy to go to here in the 5th set. And the Yellow Jackets are on the rope, 14-12. Much needed timeout. And we'll be back here on bwyellowjackets.com with the conclusion of this match. Following the timeout, the Bulldogs just need a point here, and the Yellow Jackets on the final threads here. Of this game. They need something to happen, and they're not going to get it. That one goes into the net. 5th and final set won by the Bulldogs, and they end up winning this one tonight. This afternoon. 3-2. So now the Bulldogs, after a hard-fought match, and this was a great one between these two. The Bulldogs advance to 4-13 so far to start the season, and now they're 1-2 in conference play. The Yellow Jackets fall to 6-8 on the season and go 1-1 on the weekend themselves. again, what an interesting one this afternoon for everybody who watched and listened. Again, hope you enjoyed that one. Again, make sure to pay attention to everything else going on here on the official home of Yellow Jacket Athletics, bwyellowjackets.com. For myself, Cole McDaniel, it's been a pleasure bringing you the men's volleyball action both yesterday and today. Enjoy the rest of the weekend, and I'll be back with you shortly.